All right, the next person wanted to see a dark purple, a pink, and a blue. Now, I get this question a lot. How do you make your colors appear darker in the water? What you can do is just drop more than one drop of that same color, and there you will achieve that. It's easy to do. Just make sure you just drop more than one drop. Another question I get is, my bullseye isn't opening up. What you can do is you can use a smaller cup, like a shot glass, a Dixie cup, anything of that sort. A smaller opening will give your nail polish not that much room to open, so it should open up in a perfect bullseye. Good luck with that. See how by using that blue on top of the pink as a base, how it comes up as a reflective? So what I might do is I might accentuate this with more of the hot pink so we can get that hot pink color more in there. So moving on. All right, the next color combo wanted to see a lime green, black, and pink look. So let's see what we can do. This is kind of like spring light colors. If you check me out on Instagram, you'll see I did a pretty spring green look that just used green, white, and black. And doable, anyone can do this. Now, when dropping your colors in, you can make your pattern any way you'd like. You could make 3 colors, one after the other, or you can make one color like an accent color that appears after every single color, like I'm doing with the black. So it's literally pink, black, green, black, and continuing in that cycle. Isn't that funky? You can make the designs lighter and darker if you'd like, also when you're pulling your designs. So if you rewind, you'll see how I pulled the darker colors on the end and the lighter colors on top. So then that gives you a cool funky effect also. There's so many ways to play around with water marble. It's never ending and you can never get bored. So moving on to our last color combo. So now, since we're on our last color combo, I'm going to show you how to clean the water. I'm just going to take one of the colors that I'm going to use in my color combo, and what I do is I don't use clear, I use an actual color that I can see, and I just drop that all over the top of the water, and it spreads. And what this does is it'll pick up any like debris or any excess little polish that was left on my design. So if I notice I have that, this is a great trick for cleaning your water in between doing water marble. This way you don't have to change the whole water, you just clean the surface, because that's all that's messed up anyway. So you let that dry for a few. Again, take anything you have, a Q-tip, a toothpick, a pen that you're using, a dotting tool, an orange stick, and then just clean up the water. And then you notice your water's clean again. Okay, moving on to our last color combo. This is a truly spring-inspired and even Easter-inspired color combo. It's bright colors, blue, pinks, green, and purple. Truly a great one to end everything with. Another frequent question I get is, do you have to use a color base underneath on your nail before dipping your finger in? I love to use a color base. It doesn't necessarily have to be white, that's the trick, but it can be white. The great thing about using a base is that it makes your design appear brighter. You can test this at home. Try doing water marble on your nail without a base coat and you'll notice it comes out pale, faded, but once you add a base, It could be any of the colors that you choose, or you can add a white. You're gonna notice your color just pops. It just comes out clearer, it looks better, it looks more vibrant. So definitely check that out. That's another question I get. Do you have to use a base? And I say yes, if you want your design to look beautiful. So now, as you see, I have some water bubbles, so I'll probably have to do something about that. Let's go back to our fingers and see what we're gonna embellish. Now, here's our first design. Now, if you notice, this is what I'm talking about. I added a top coat and I noticed a bubble burst here, 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 and here. So what you can do to combat that, you can either add embellishments to it, you can add jewels to it, you can add dots to it, you can even take a thin nail brush and go in and paint those colors to fix those imperfections. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna add some dots. So let's go in first with the gray, a medium-sized dotting tool. And if you don't have a dotting tool, check out my video number 74 and I show you how to make your own dotting tool. I got my dotting tools from eBay, Amazon, and Michael, and then I've made my own. So you can definitely try those out, okay? So let's get started. In my previous video, I showed you how to make dots. So if you're having any difficulty, definitely check out that video. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a smaller dotting tool with the green. Now I'm going to go in with the purple on the outer. And there you have it. You can stop here or you can keep going. It's all up to you. If you wanted to, you can go in with actual little black dots right in between here. And that would be cute also. So it's all up to your discretion. For me, I would stop here. This would be it for this look. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you so much for suggesting this color combo. Now here was our next color combo. I actually like the way it came out. All I did was add a top coat to it, so I'm not gonna embellish this in any way. I actually like the way it came out. It came out cute. But if you wanted to go in, you could take some pink stones and add some pink stones all down the center, or you can add some black dots all within the lines. You can add some diamonds, whatever you want. But I like the way this came out. Thank you so much. Oh, this came out so cute. I love the gray, the pink, and the black. The only thing is, you notice I got a water bubble. Now for me, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fix that water bubble, and I'll show you how. I'm taking my nail brush, actually from Beauty Strokes, and I'm going to be doing a review and a giveaway of these brushes. They're absolutely amazing. So watch out for that. That's coming up soon. So all I did was take some black, the same black that I used, and I'm gonna go in and fill in this. Now you have to use your imagination, get a little creative. You might have to like draw it in like a shadow. But once you add your top coat on top, you should be fine. Sometimes I can just fill it in and no one will even notice, but sometimes you gotta be a little creative and create somewhat of a shadow. What I'm gonna do is just let that dry for a few minutes and then apply a top coat again, and I'll show you that result. See what happens? It comes out looking like a shadow. It doesn't look that much different because you have darker blacks, and the great thing about this, you have different shades of black in here. So no one would even notice that. So that's a quick way to fix water bubbles, because I know I get that question also. How do you fix water bubbles? I hate it when I get it on my design. So if you shake your finger under the water and that doesn't work, then definitely know that you can paint it in with a trusty nail brush, and that'll do the trick. So good luck. This is another one that came out so pretty that I'm not even going to embellish, but you can if you wanted to. Like in the big rims, you can add something, just along there to fill that space up, but I actually love the way it came out. So this one I'm gonna leave alone. And even if you wanted to add, let's say you have this look on for a week and you wanted to like spruce it up the next week, you can add some glitter on top of it, on half of it, then you can embellish it. That'll make your design last much longer. So moving on, our bubble gum. I don't want to touch our bubblegum look because it looks so much like bubblegum and cotton candy that I just think it looks delicious and I don't want to add anything to it. You could if you want to, but I don't. I like it the way that it is. So this one's going to get a pass from me. I love it. Now this one kind of reminds me of flames. Definitely let me know which design you absolutely love. I'll show you all of them at the end all together and let me know which one you like. Just do it by the colors that's in it. Then I'll know which one you're talking about. If you remember the order, that's even better. But I think this one looks pretty just the way it is. It's like flames. If you wanted to, you can add more dots going up here and over here and up here. You can pick the orange or the pink color, whichever one you'd want. But I'm gonna leave my flame look like this. I think it looks cute. I may even do just a flame design. Let me know what color combo you'd like to see just one video on, and I'll do like 1 or 2 fingers that design and do the others funky like trendy designs. So definitely let me know that. Remember this color? I told you I would come back to do something to this one, so I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to add something all around this side, and that'll be for the pink, to bring the pink out more since it didn't come out as much as we would have liked. And I think that's so adorable. You've made use of the space. It looks like, to me, if you really look at it, like the wings of a butterfly. Doesn't it? With the way that this like blue and purple mesh together and pink all inside, it looks like a butterfly's wing to me. You tell me what you see when you look at the designs. I think they look absolutely adorable. Now this design came out cute all on its own, and the reason for that is because you notice the darker on this end and the lighter on here, the contrast. The contrast came out so beautiful that you don't have to add anything to this because it has so much interest on its own. Because the things I like is your nails can pop, and sometimes you don't have to add things to them for them to pop because they're popping on their own. And even if you wanted to do this, let's say if you wanted to do this more on one finger and then do something funky on all the other fingers where the colors tie in somehow, you can absolutely do that. You don't necessarily have to do water marble on all your fingers exactly the same. Just so you know, you can keep it funky. So thank you again for the color combo suggestion. Now this was the last color combo I did, and remember what I said, I might have some water bubbles. So what I did was I took some stones to cover up my water bubbles. I actually had 2, one over here and one over here, but I thought it wouldn't look complete, so I did kind of like a swirl coming down this way. So it still adds interest. Now it becomes a 3-dimensional artwork, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So definitely, thank you so much for all the color combos. I'm going to show you all the looks side by side. Definitely let me know which color combo you liked and keep the suggestions coming. Let me know if you love the new format. I absolutely love it because it'll give me more opportunity to do even more for you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. And don't forget to like my Facebook fan page. If you're a loyal DN fan, you'll follow me everywhere. Take care. Bye-bye.